I look like washed out. Okay, whatever. There's really not any good light outside. Okay, 1, 2, 3. What's up, YouTube, and welcome back to another video. Okay, guys, welcome back to another video. So if you're a new viewer, make sure you go subscribe and press that like button. And if you're a returning viewer, welcome back. Today I'm gonna get straight into the topic like I always do, because I don't want to ramble. Also, this is the point where you can pause the video and go get yourself some snacks. I'm gonna wait for you. Okay, you got them? You want some? You want some of mine? I wanted to talk to y'all about boundaries, because in my personal life lately, I feel like my boundaries are being tested. I feel like God has been putting people in my life to see who I will choose, if I will choose myself over them or them over myself. So I've had to create certain boundaries with people a lot lately, because of, I feel like sometimes when people come, back into your life, especially from the past, a lot of the times, although they have grown and they know that you have grown as a person, sometimes they're not able to understand that they may not have the same access to you as they did before. I think that the more that I grow internally, the less access I'm giving to certain people, and the less access I'm giving to anyone new that comes into my life, because I know that as I progress, I'm becoming closer to myself. I'm knowing myself more, and I'm becoming more comfortable with myself. And with that, you have to be able to advocate for yourself and to know what you want out of life and not waver or falter on that. I feel like, especially women, sometimes when it comes to men coming into our lives, we get excited about the presence of a man, about a man treating us as if we're special. And that special feeling can sometimes overpower our need to express what we need from them, other than just basic things. I mentioned this in a past video about energies and effort, that we give them a lot of grace and praise for doing the bare minimum, and they take that and they run with it. You give them an inch, they take a mile. And that's not to say that these people are bad people, but you have to teach someone how to treat you. So if you're letting them get away with just doing just the bare minimum, or just giving you words and no actions behind it, that's what they're going to think that you accept. They're going to continue to do that, even if it's not to intentionally hurt you. They're going to eventually get caught in that cycle and just keep going about your relationship in that way. And especially if that's someone that you want to have a future with, you cannot start your foundation off like that. It's not healthy, and you're going to end up unhappy, and eventually you're going to explode in on yourself, and it's going to all come out at once. And that's when sometimes it's too late to salvage, because sometimes when it comes out at once and you say things in a certain way, you can't take your words back. So when it comes to boundaries, sometimes setting boundaries is not you being mean. You have to do it. You have to know where to hold people. And it's okay to let them know that you're holding them at a certain point. You are not letting them go further than that point, because you just don't feel comfortable with being in a certain type of space with them. And then the ball is in their court to either accept what you're saying and to go about with changing how they are in that relationship, or they can choose to leave. And you have to stand your ground in knowing that if they leave, you are okay with that because you will keep that boundary and you will hold anyone that enters your life to that same standard. You can't waver back and forth. You can't be wishy-washy because people will see that and people will view that as a weakness. And I know for sure I'm not a weak-minded individual. So I'll be damned if I let somebody come into my life and treat me like I'm average. I used to have a hard time with saying that, with saying I'm not average out here, so don't treat me like I am. A lot of people see that as conceited. I think it's confidence. I think I'm worth a lot more than the value that some people have given me. And I don't think, honestly, anyone in this life is average. Because to say that someone is average, then that means that there is a specific blueprint for a human being. And there is not. Everyone is different. There is no specific or certain type of way that a person should or should not act. Do what you feel is best for you. There may be people who don't agree, but that is fine. There is no average individual. So I will not allow someone to treat me as such. And I think that growth within me or within any person sometimes intimidates certain people when they're not used to seeing you in that way. When they're used to doing whatever they want and you accepting that behavior. You have to be able to know that what you are asking for out of people is never too much. And there will always be someone out there who can do exactly what you're asking for and more. And I don't mean just in relationships. I mean in friendships as well. Any type of relationship in this world, not just intimate. You can have your expectations. And if that person does not meet the expectations, that does not mean that you change them. That does not mean that you lower them. I don't think that even means that your expectations are too much or you're being too picky or too specific. That just means that the people that are in your life are not able to understand you. Because if you can't understand my boundaries, then that means you can't understand me, because everyone's boundaries are a certain way because of the things that they have experienced throughout their lives. Their experiences have shaped them to be the type of person that they are. And it has also shaped their mindset in whatever way that is. But I know that in my life, I think I just remember who I am. And you have to remember who you are. Although sometimes it doesn't seem like it in the beginning or before you reach whatever, success or achievements that you want in this life, you are somebody. Not you're going to be somebody, you are somebody. And you deserve to be treated the way you want to, just like the next person. So why would you let someone just half-ass in your life and to drag you, or for you to drag them along the way? It's not healthy. Setting boundaries is honestly self-care. Quote me on it. I know I used to be a person that used to be scared to just outright, tell people what I want, for fear of people thinking that I was being rude or that I was doing too much. I don't care. I'm very straightforward. I'll tell you if I like you, as friends, I'll tell you, if I appreciate you. And I will also tell you if I don't like something that you're doing. I don't know. And I think a lot of people don't realize that actions speak louder than words. But sometimes they're not in a place to give you that effort, and you can't hold on to the potential of them. Their words are just their potential of them. They can tell you that they want to do certain things, or that they feel a certain way, and that they want this or that or whatever. But at the end of the day, if they're not actively working towards that, if they're not willing to put in that effort, or if they want to give you the bare minimum, then let them go. That does not mean that person will not come back. And that does not mean that you don't care about them. You care about them enough to let them maybe find themselves. maybe you need to find yourself. Inner work is important in every person. Some people can do that inner work with another individual, whether that's a friend, a family member, a significant other. And some people have to do that inner work by themselves because they get clouded by other people's emotions and feelings, and they try to take on those things and they forget about themselves. They forget who they are. So I think that we just have to do better at setting boundaries and at sticking to them. Don't go running back, sis. Don't tell him you done and not be done. Be done. Be done. Say bye and mean it. Go home, take a nap. You. I'm sorry, y'all. I promise I'm not sick. It was an apple piece stuck in my throat. Talk to yourself. Talk to God. Pray. Talk to your friends. Go to therapy. But do what is best for you in the end. Think long term. Think longevity. Oh, by the way, in case y'all was wondering, I did these myself. I love you. Your friends and family love you. And I know you can do better, sis. You got this. You got this. Hold on. I gotta look in the mirror and tell myself, you got this. You're it. You're the one. Everybody else is 2s and 3s. Don't forget that. But okay, guys, if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up because that makes me feel so great. And don't forget to subscribe if you're not, because why not? I know you want to, so just click it. But all right, guys, I'll catch you in the next video. Thanks for watching.